What's your impression of what's going on here?
Well, I think it's a fantastic thing that Christians unite together for Israel. I could see the devotion, and I could see the unity for Israel and for its people. And this of course, is a fantastic thing. It's a revelation. I left Israel a few days ago, still when the missiles were firing, and I can see that the support for Israel is tremendous. And I was thinking, can that happen in a Jewish synagogue? I'm not sure.
Well, could this kind of
unity, this kind of prayer, this kind of praise, this hallelujah thing, getting together, could it happen in a synagogue? I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. I think it's something unique, and it's. I was really. I had a very high feeling. I thought I was, elated by this congregation, and you could see that most of them were not Jewish. I mean, maybe the majority.
90%?
90% are not Jewish, and maybe they were Mexicans. Many of them Mexicans. Many of them, but you could see that they stand behind Israel. And this is only one congregation, maybe there are others, and this gives, of course, a great deal of hope, and the fact that Israel will be noticed among the nations in the end. You see all this animosity, all this hatred towards the Jews, and you think, how does it come to be? And you feel here that you are very much with friends, with people who love you, and it's a great feeling.
Do you see a greater responsibility that Israelis may not be conscious of?
Yeah, I think that the fact that they respect you, the fact that they want to be with you, gives you a great deal of responsibility towards the justice in the world, towards humanity. And let me tell you, I don't know if there is any other nation who's so humane more than the Jewish people. And you see this, the way we treat our enemies, the way the Jewish people in Israel treat the enemies. Because when they, for example, say we have casualties, we speak about casualties not only in Israel, we speak about casualties in Gaza, we speak about casualties in other places. We were not interested in having people killed. But sometimes to defend yourself, you need to do what's required.
And Hamas is provoking these casualties.
Of course, Hamas is causing them, is provoking them, he's hiding behind children and women, and he's shooting at children and women. In other words, he's doing two sins at the same time. And we are trying as much as we can to avoid hitting innocent people, if one could call these people innocent. But because after all, they voted for the Hamas, and they support the Hamas, but we still think that they are uninvolved people. We call them innocent people.
How do you think secular Israelis would see this? Would they see these people as crazy?
No, I'm a secular Israeli, and I think that they are far from being crazy. I think they are devoted. They believe in what they say. You could see this belief in the eyes of the audience here. You could see how much they are, they are praying. When they speak, it's like a prayer, and they believe in what they're doing.
You feel inspired by them that the Israelis should be maybe a little more spiritual about their connection to
definitely. As I said, I was elated. I felt very inspired, and I felt very good. I felt very much with friends, very much at home. It's a great feeling. I mean, I'm 12,000 kilometers from home, and yet I feel this support, which is great.
Where else could you feel so much support for Israel outside the Jewish world?
I don't think I could feel anywhere else. I think it's a great thing. And by the way, I've been to I've spoken at the church of Lorraine Coconato last time I was here. and it was the same feeling. They were very supportive, and they spoke about Israel as if it was their own country, you know. And sometimes I say, well, what brings them to that? That they are here, they have no missiles, they have no rockets, and yet they support Israel so warmly. It's a great feeling.